Welcome back, everybody. Back with a video. Today we're going to be talking about card decks, and honestly, it's already been covered many times by many people, but I do think it is still worth talking about the best deck to really play with when it does come to Hugo. If you do have Hugo on your account, this deck that I'm going to be showing is very, very recommended. It is absolutely disgusting. So let's go ahead and look at the team, right? So the team is going to be consistent of Hugo, TRESSA, and Mika. Now, I did do a insane chaos run, but since I am low level, like around level 20 something, during that live stream I did do, my cap was not that high. And if you don't know how it really does work when it does come to chaos and all that, in terms of how your deck saves is random, right? So if I go over like a certain cap that exceeds what I can, my cap is, whatever it is, I will lose said cards that is random. They will pick it, right? So basically, you do see a low save data value, right? Obviously, lower the quality, which means, well, difficulty means they're not really going to be saving all my cards. Obviously, if we come over here to like level 6, you do see normal, which more than likely it should be saving all of our, cards and decks and all that. We come over here to the chaos. High chance to save our data. So just keep that in mind, right? That is how it does work when it does come to your saving cards situation. It's very, very important. Now let's go talk about the actual deck itself. So let's start off with TRESSA. TRESSA is literally going to be the main carry here. Hugo's extra attacks are going to be relying on Hugo and Mika low AP skills. Mainly TRESSA, right? So in that chaos run, I got a very, very insane TRESSA. Hopefully I'm saying her name right. I'm probably not. But this is going to be my save data. Now, I had more Divine Epiphanies, but of course, I lost them. But let's get into it, right? So, this is a very, and I mean very, very insane deck for her. I got rid of a dagger throw for something else. I don't remember what it was, but obviously I have it back now, so sadly. But I kept most of the juicy stuff, which I'm perfectly fine with, right? So I got a duplicate dagger, which is very, very nice because of Hugo's passive. Now, we'll talk about Hugo in a little bit, right? But we do have 2 of these Shadow Reloaded, and I was able to duplicate this. So, when healed by a skill card, basically from Mika, and she has heals as well, right? When healed by a skill card, create 1 Shadow Dagger, and it reduces the cost of this card by 1. But guess what? Since I have 2 of them, I will be getting 2 Shadow Daggers every time I heal. Which means, that means more procs for my Hugo. It is absolutely disgusting if you're able to get 2 of these cards and you still have other daggers as well, having the unsheathed dagger. I was able to duplicate this as well. Insane deck, right? I have the best curse upgrade, which is 2 agony to all enemies at the start of the turn, and then 2 agony to all enemies again. Disgusting yet again. This was a really insane deck. I forgot what I lost. I need to check your live stream for that. But overall, a very insane build for TRESSA. Hugo. Now, let's talk about Hugo's passive. Basically, he is going to be getting Beyond the Hunt. Basically, Hunt Commence, I guess. Whichever you want to call it, right? He will be doing an extra attack. Right? He will be doing an extra attack on the target when you do a skill. Keep that in mind. When you do a skill, not heals. It has to be an attack card, right? It will be proccing his extra attack. Which, again, this is why Hugo is considered one of the best DPSs in the game right now currently because of how his extra attack does work. You pair this with TRESSA, who has all those unsheathed daggers, you're able to keep spamming it. It is so disgusting, right? Now, in terms of Hugo's build, I did get some nice cards for him in the save data, but I did lose a lot for him. So I had this Outbreak of War. I think this is one of the better ones. It could be considered the best because when another combatant uses an upgrade or skill card, we gain 1 Hunt Commence. Guaranteed, by the way. It's not 50-50. It's guaranteed we gain 1. And at the end of the turn, we get shield 20%. And it does say here, when using a targeting attack card, inflict 50% extra attack on the target, reduce commence the hunt by 1 increases extra attack damage per commencement hunt stack by 30%. Very, very bad translation, but it's small gains to be expected, right? But very, very disgusting upgrade. Very, very good for him. But not only did I get that for him, I also got this for him, which is really good because I have TRESSA alongside me, which just means it's more dots for my TRESSA, more damage for her. It is so good. So this is 2 commence to hunt, apply agony to all enemies, and it reduces the cost of this card by 1. Another great card, right? Very, very good. Not only that, I got this as well, which is 60 times 3 damage if in commence to hunt, plus 1 all enemies action count, and we get 4 agony. Again, bro, it was such a insane chaos run. If only I was obviously much further into the game, I would have all the cards, all the divine epiphanies that I did roll on that live stream. But again, another great card to pair with TRESSA as well. But other than that, though, we did get this as well. Actually, no, this is a basic card. But yeah, that is basically it for that. In terms of Mika, I did get some nice cards for her. I really love, where is it? This card right here is so sick. Because obviously the hardest thing in the game, in my opinion, is working around the stress. Because once you break out, it's very, very hard. And especially where the stress does happen, can basically break your entire run. I got this, and there was a run where I had my stress level pop, and then right after that, I went to a boss, and then I lost. It was horrendous. There was no way for me to recover that whatsoever. But having this card was super, super sick. I was able to duplicate this, but I lost it, sadly, right? But again, these 3 characters are very, very good. Now let's go ahead and actually show it in action. Again, it's really, really good, right? So let's just go over here into, let's just go with simulation, right? Let's show you how this actually does work. I will say I am a big fan of it, and I love it. It's such a disgusting combination. So let's go over here and run this real quick. Just to show you how it actually really does play out. Let's turn auto real quick. Alright, as you see here, we are typically starting with these cards. Typically. Alright, we do this right away. We have these shadow reloads. We do both of them already. We got the curse as well. Boom, apply it as well. We do the shadow reload again. So now every time we heal, we are going to be getting 2 shadow daggers. And then you will see how fast this team really demolishes it. Again, a lot of people are using this team comp, especially if you have Hugo. If you don't have Hugo, of course, can't really do the exact same damage or same type of level of quickness, but it's disgusting, right? Let's get into it, right? So, let's go ahead and proc his Fixer's Approach, right? We get more damage on his extra attack. Now, let's come over here. Let's do the Blessing of Waves. We are going to heal, right? We heal. Now we got more Shadow Daggers. We throw this onto the boss. 2 agony. Hugo, do attack. Now I can come over here, and I can heal again. Proc another heal. But guess what? I get 2 more Shadow Daggers. And I can just keep spamming this. And now I can heal again. And then therefore, we have another couple more Shadow Daggers. I can potentially kill the boss just right here. This is why this combination is so broken. And just like that, I think he's going to die right here in this turn. I think one more. Right there, that should be it. That should do it, right? Oh, he didn't do it. Okay. So I guess he is going to die from agony now. Right? Yeah, there you go. Very, very clean. Very, very disgusting. Again, man, if you are thinking about re-rolling still, if you are still re-rolling early on, if you pull Hugo, keep in mind Hugo is just super good. Especially with this type of deck that I do have in my TRESSA, it is disgusting, right? Hugo is, in my opinion, actually, in my opinion, one of the best DPSs in the game. A lot of people can rank him up there with this specific deck that you do run on him, right? Again, I wish I had the other cards I had inside of my Chaos run, but I didn't, sadly. But in my opinion, if you are thinking about re-rolling, Hugo's very, very good. Yeah, people say, oh, Fury, but hey, bro, he's sick. Who cares? Bro is dope. Look at him. Bro got the code on. Hands not even in the code either. Oh, I love it. I love it. I'm a big Hugo simp. Ever since I pulled him inside the beta, I was able to play with him and Maylene. It was fun, But sadly, I don't have Maylene here. I would love to get her, but we'll have to summon for her. But I don't know if I want to summon any more right now currently. But again, I do think right now this is currently the best deck to run if you have Hugo. But again, it does change or does depend on your TRESSA build. Again, I got very, very lucky, and I think this is like one of the better TRESSA builds. Again, I had a better one, but I lost some of my epiphanies because of the data cap and being lower difficulty. But other than that, though, that's pretty much about it for the best teams. We'll talk about something else later on, of course. But other than that, though, thanks for the video. Hope you have a good day, and I will see you guys later on. Peace out.